Hello and welcome to this sort of emergency review of Seagram's 83 American whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color. 41.5% alcohol, so this is 83 proof to match the 83. Now you say American, I thought that was some obscure Canadian whiskey. It is, I don't know how obscure, it's probably common in Canada. Around here you wouldn't typically see it. There is Seagram's 83. Apparently from the searching I did, came out in 1983 for the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Seagram's rye distillery in Canada, okay? 2018 comes along, Sazerac buys Seagram's VO Gold, Seagram's 83, and like 15 other brands from Diageo. And I thought, oh man, maybe one day I'll get to see the Seagram's 83 Canadian whiskey with that pretty molded glass bottle. So I'm walking around Dorgnac's food store today doing beer shopping, but I always go scout out the liquor, just curiosity. And I was looking, I said, oh yeah, this various whiskeys I recognize, and looking at the rye. I said 83, Seagram's 83, but I knew it was in the United States area, not the Canadian section. So they had the regular glass Sazerac bottle, same shape that you see with like Diesel or Crystal Palace Gin. Their standard bottle. $12.99 for that, $7.50. This was $19.99. So you're paying $7 more, but you're getting a whole lot more. So much cheaper per ounce. If you converted this back to $7.50, it would be $8 and what, 38? I think it came out to $8.37 per bottle. Okay, so I bought this, obviously. It says the 83 Distilling Company, Louisville, Kentucky. I called Sazerac once and a guy told me on the phone, we don't have a bottling plant in Louisville, it's just an office. He said that all that Canadian imports and the tequilas and all is are bottled at Buffalo Trace in Frankfort, Kentucky. I said, okay. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Okay, and obviously this is a blended whiskey because it says bottled and blended by them. That's all I know. I don't know where, if they're using straight bourbon or what. I know it says American whiskey with natural flavors, whatever those are, and caramel color. That's why it's so dark. It's not dark because it's straight bourbon that's been in a heavily charred oak. No, it's dark because they add caramel color into it. I checked, there's no video reviews for this product. Now here's another Sazerac acquisition from 2015, Southern Comfort. They bought that from Brown-Forman. And there's no written reviews for this that I could find. They have a few liquor stores but with websites showing it though. So it must have just been introduced for 2022. For better or ill, let's review it and see. I want to put this post online immediately. Heaven Hill and Sazerac both do a lot of blended whiskeys and blended bourbon with natural flavors and caramel color. Okay, this is a common thing they do. I didn't say it was a good thing that they did, I said it was common. Someone tells you your manners are common, that they're not complimenting you. Okay, uniform alcohol eggs. I really can't say, obviously I can't say there's no blend ratio statement. There's no age statement. So we know the straight whiskeys in here are at least 4 years old. That we know. Is it 80% grain neutral spirits? Most likely, but it might be something else. It's an unusual proof. I've never seen an 83 proof whiskey. But you know what I'm saying, they're trying to match. I checked the LCBO, the Canadian Liquor Control Board of Ontario, Canada, and they were showing the 83, Seagram's 83, and they had a little write-up about it, and but it was 80 proof. They weren't trying to match the number, which really has nothing to do with the proof, but it does here, or the number. The proof has something to do with the title. You get it, we get it. Okay. I'm getting confused. I hadn't started tasting yet. Not confused, but rambly. It smells like corn alcohol. Just corn spirits, I'm telling you. I don't know, I'm not picking up wood. I'm not picking up any oak wood, any char, no vanilla. But the flavor might be nice, so let's go to the taste. Cheers. All right. Some vanilla. Maybe they're adding vanilla extract. Some charred oak, actually. There is a whiskey from Weston Distilling, McCormick Distilling, and it's called Triple Crown, and it says on the website, made with oak extract. I said, oh, they're flavoring it with oak extract. I didn't even know such a thing existed. Give it that oak-like flavor. A lot of times when you buy smoked sausage, yeah, it's smoked with liquid smoke, not actually put in a smoker, if you check your label. Man, there's a little bit of vanilla and there's a little bit of caramel. And the main flavor is grain spirits. I think Sazerac gets most of their grain neutral spirits from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, at the old Seagram's distillery, now called Midwest Grain Products. They have a contract with them. And they have different grades of grain spirits that they sell wholesale to customers like these people. Now what grade they're getting, I don't know. Maybe the lowest since it's a low price. But, I mean, it's okay. I'm giving one more taste and I'll score it. Well, there's no off flavors or like off-putting flavors or you say, oh, what's going on? It's just so basic. I don't know what they were going for with this. I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't know what to make of this. It's, excuse me, it's pretty neutral. You could pay a little bit more and get a handle of Southern Comfort. That's spirit whiskey, you know, that's not even 20% straight bourbon. But they have spices added to it and sweetener, like sugars added to it. And it gives us some flavor, you know, it gives us some, it's something to sip. This would be a mixer. I don't know why you'd want to sit and sip this. Now I'm choking. There's an initial caramel, almost creme brulee thing at the start. But the rest is, I'm sorry about this, the rest is of the sip is just grain spirits. And I'm not going to be able to go higher than a 78. So I'm going to go 7.8 out of 10. It's okay, a C+, but I can buy a lot of things at $19.99 a handle that'd be much higher than a C+. So I'm sorry, the Sazerac headquarters is like 30 miles from here. But I'm gonna call it as I'm tasting it. So C+, maybe the score will improve as I sip on it in taste challenges later, well, in next year. But I doubt it. So that's it. So I'm gonna end this review by saying y'all can go to one of their locations and say why. You know, can you explain this to me?